Been cooped up in the house today for too many hours. Been missing going fishing. So figured I would make a quick video on one of my favorite rigs to rig up for gar and catfish, or really whatever you like. It's simple. So basically what I'm gonna do today is rig up a slip cork rig. This one I'll be using for gar, but really if you want to use a little heavier weight or go a little deeper, it'd work fine for catfish or anything else. So basically how we start, so I've got this bobber stopper here. I don't know if you can see that real well. It's just a string on a tube, and so you just slide your line through there, just like so. Then all you do is just slide the stopper off of the tube. Take the tube off and grab these two loose ends that it has on it. Just pull them away from each other, just like that. And then we'll trim those ends here in a little bit, but pretty much it keeps your bobber from sliding up to keep you at the depth you want, and you can move this all you want. It slides right through the line. And then from there, I got this little bead. I don't know if you can see. So I just take it and thread it on there, just like that. All that does is protect the knot on the bobber stopper from the bobber, because that plastic rubbing the line could mess it up, or your bobber gets hung up on it, different things. So next we've got the bobber. It's a pretty decent size one, probably the size of an egg, but just thread it on. And they usually have two different ends. This one's a little rounded on this end, and this end's flat. You want the rounded end up. Just thread it through until it comes out. And then from there, I like about, I don't know, probably about a 1/2 ounce lead. I think that's what it is. It's not too big. You can go with an ounce, but don't really need it for what I'm doing. Just thread that on. Usually I'd use an egg sinker, but it's just what I had. Don't have to be perfect if it works. So then underneath our sinker, put another bead on there, just like that. And that protects this bottom knot from our weight. And then basically what I've got here, I've got a swivel on this end and about probably a 12-inch steel leader. And I've got a 1/0 circle hook. It's not real big, but when you're fishing for gar, you don't really need it very big. So then I just take it and I go through my swivel, and it's whatever knot you prefer. I just do it simple. I just put it through the loop and drop it. So I put it through the loop just like that. Then I just take my two strands, I put my finger between them, and I go 13 times. I can't talk while I count, or I'll lose count. So I do 13 twists. You can probably do 6 or 7, get by with it. I just like the number 13. I don't know why. So then you just take your slack from your twists, go back through the hole your finger was in. You just kind of wet your line a little bit. Just cinch it up. You may have to adjust it some, but cinch it up. Sometimes you have to slide it down a little bit. It's going to be a little difficult, but you get the idea. So just trim that tag end off, and go to our bobber stopper, trim that end off, and just like that, we've got the full rig ready to go. These are all the components I use to tie this rig. There's lots of options on the market for any budget for all of these things. And that's pretty much how I like to rig these up. If you have a better way or a way that you prefer, I'd love to hear about it, and shoot, maybe even learn something myself. Thank y'all for checking my video out.